What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 36 of our Watford career mode, and today we've got a couple games for you. We got the round of 32 here in the FA Cup against Bournemouth, and we got Norwich, and we got a tough game against Leicester. Now, in the league, we'll take a look. That's probably the major focus at the moment. We kind of want to get to 4th in the Premier League. We are 7th, but we are, as you can see, 7 points back. Not only that, we have to overtake 3 teams in Tottenham, Manchester City, and Everton to kind of get there. Liverpool are on 55, Tottenham are on 55, City are on 55, Everton on 50, and we are on 48. So we still got a lot of work to do to want to get up into that area, but we're going to have to keep on winning. So let's jump into this. To start, we got the FA Cup. We can try and keep going. The FA Cup is not exactly a priority, but we're going to try and do the best we can. So let's jump into this. A couple of changes here. Going to bring a couple of youngsters onto the bench. Also going to change out the center back line. Ajer can come in, as well as Dest. And I believe Delabashira is going to move on at the end of the year. Unfortunately, he's just not grown how we would really like him to. And then we have Benitez, who can also come on to the bench instead of McKennie. Maybe the youngster here as well, the left winger, can come onto the bench as well. So let's jump into it. Bournemouth, Watford. I'm actually recording this after. If you haven't seen it already, go check out the Liverpool Trophy Hunter series as we move forward and try and win a bunch of trophies with a bunch of different teams. But I just got back watching Liverpool-Watford. Nigel Pearson's first game. Hopefully Pearson can turn them around. They were pretty good today. As a Liverpool fan, I was definitely nervous all game. They, if they can shoot, they probably would have won the game flat out. But luckily enough for Liverpool, not good enough shooting. So hopefully Pearson can turn that around. They look well organized today and created chances, which is important. But let's jump into this. Bournemouth, Watford, FA Cup. Let's go. Here's Dest pushing forward. We've got men forward here. Barco on the overlap on the outside. And we have an early opportunity here as Barco goes for goal, and it's just wide. Oh, should be putting that on target. It's a really, really good opportunity early on. Nice ball. There's a bit of space here for Jetson Fernandez. Sipping forward. Welbeck, can he make the run? That's a lovely ball in behind to Welbeck, and Welbeck drags it past the post. Got a couple decent opportunities, but gotta start getting some of these on target. Sipping forward. There's a run being made there by Ismail Sarr. A really good run, and it's a tight angle he's had that shot from. I thought he'd shoot it a bit earlier, press the button a bit earlier, but the shot didn't come as early. And unfortunately, we're kind of put off it a little bit. Here's Kent trying to zip in as well. Can we get another opportunity here? He slips it out to Decore, who has a pop, and what a finish. A great finish from Decore, who had some horrid shots today. Playing Liverpool. He had a really bad one, and then he just missed a really good opportunity. But no joke there. He's firing that on target into the back of the net. It's a lovely little back heel here. Very nice, and what a hit. Smashes that right through the 2 defenders who slide. Just goes over their legs. And then no chance whatsoever for the goalie. And we lead 1-0 here. More on here. Reguilon can get it up the wing. Here's Kent getting away from Lloyd Kelly. Turns inside. Can find Decore. And Decore! Oh, and he's in off the post. It's another finish from Decore. 2 in a couple of minutes for the midfielder. There's a little bit of Balotelli there. And it's a really good finish. This one in off the post. Again, no chance. It's a good ball once again. Kent finds him. And look at this angle here. No chance whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Nowhere near it. In off the post. Just inside. And 2 quick goals puts us in control. Half hour gone. Decore is going to get onto this. Plays it forward. Is Fernandez. Can we zip it through to Welbeck? Welbeck does so well. And Welbeck does so well. It's a great save. I could have tried to place it in the far post, but I thought I took one too many touches for that. Tried to beat him back the other way. Couldn't quite finish it off. Played forward. Here's Welbeck. Sarr is on the ground, which is nerve-wracking, and Sarr's going to have to come off here, and that is not what I want to see. I guess we get a chance to bring on the youngster Ortiz. Oh boy, I really hope that's not super serious. I really do. Please don't be super serious. I assume it's really serious considering the way this is kind of set up in FIFA when those things happen, but that is devastating. He's been so good for us, and he's growing so well as we give it away, and what a save by Rui coming up absolutely massive. Nicely done there. It's a good ball in. It's clip back post. Headed back down, and oh. I thought we were going to get that. That's a good header back into the middle there. Rui came and didn't get to it, and they've pulled one back. Double heartbreak for us really quickly. They pull one back. It's a good finish. It's a good header back. They pull one back after Ismail Sarr goes off hurt. And now we've got a fight on our hands. Nicely done. It's good play forward. Belotti cuts back inside. And it's good football here from Bournemouth. And he turns nicely. It's twos. Oh, God. This has been a nightmare second half. An absolute nightmare. This is annoying. It's a good play, really. He cuts back. Holds onto it and turns, and nobody tracks that. The midfielder lets him go. Fernandez. Nobody steps up. Alger was occupied. It's a good finish. Lewis Cook with 2 goals. Decore with 2. 20 minutes to go. Nightmarish. Gets that in somehow. Not sure how. That's a poor ball out. It's going to come in. Blocked away. Don't step up. Oh, no. It's 3-2 to Bournemouth. What has gone on? Belotti with it. That's a brilliant goal. God. This second half has been awful. It's a good block originally. He gets it to him, and then he doesn't get into his face. It's just something the computer does in FIFA a lot where, look at the curl on that. Nowhere near it, Rui. Something the computer does where they don't step up. And it's super annoying. You got to manually do it sometimes, but when you're stuck on another player, it kind of gets you. And right there, it got us. Didn't step up. Fernandez couldn't get over in time. And they've grabbed a third, Bournemouth. Turned this all the way around. Got to get the ball here, and we do. Played across nicely. Here's Barco. Pushing forward. He's a little bit tired. Danny Welbeck here. We don't have time here. It's going to be 2 minutes added on. The subs are not going to be able to come on, as that's clipped forward. Kent's going to get to it. And Barco. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Barco is making a good run. Oh, we've won the ball there, and it's just been that second half. I can't believe we've lost this. I know it didn't matter, but I cannot believe the second half we've had. I really can't, and I don't want to see any of that. Skip, skip, skip. You've got to be kidding with how that's gone. I'm not even going to do the post-match interview. I'm not. I don't want to get angry at the reporter. Come on. What is that? It was that type of game in the second half. Cruising in the first, and then Ismail Sarr gets hurt. I really hope he's not hurt badly. Kent can do a job there, but we're going to hold off on looking for a second. We're out of the FA Cup, which is annoying the way it's gone on. Absolute disaster. And let's see. 8 weeks. Disaster. Unbelievable. Get Sarr out of there. Put Kent in. That is so... Ugh. I cannot explain to you how poor that second half was, how awful it was, how much of a disaster it was. That second half. Unbelievable. In a cup game as well, Sarr goes down. In a game we said we wasn't that important, but we had time to recover for the Norwich game, and now It's, and now we're screwed. Not screwed. Kent can do a job there. It's just Sara has been so good for us. Loan offer for Ortiz. Will he play out there? No, we're not even gonna. No, nothing's happening. We can do it ourselves. But let's jump into it. Norwich, Watford. We got to win these games if we want to go ahead and try and catch these teams before. It's going to be very difficult. If you haven't already watched the Liverpool series, the episode before this is actually recorded the same day, but it's uploaded on the Sunday. If you haven't already seen it, you'll know that Manchester City won the league with 105 points, and we finished 4th in the league with 91 points. So we're going to have to do a lot to get into that 4th place spot. We're really going to have to really do a whole lot to get into that 4th place spot, but we got to start by winning these games. They're winnable, and they have to be won. Let's jump into it. Norwich, Watford, let's go. Nicely done there. Coming forward, I believe that's Racine Coley, the Nice left back. He should be, or I assume he is, mainly because he's a left back and his last name's Coley, and he's the only one I know. But we're also doing a Nice save on Football Manager on my other YouTube channel, and that's a good ball, and that's a brilliant save. That completely... I'm trying to do an accidental plug of my other YouTube channel. And we almost concede a goal. But yes, he's on that Nice team. Reguilon running into space very nicely here, dragging players away. And De La Feu, what a turn from him. And he has a pop, and it's a big old block. Nicely done to get that to De La Feu. De La Feu's rushing forward. He's so quick. De La Feu. And can we get that through to Hernandez? He does. And Hernandez! Oh, it's a brilliant finish. I thought he put it wide for a moment. But it's a great counter, a quick, very direct counter. De La Feu just rushing up this side of the pitch. Too quick. And he slides it in, and a first-time finish. A very nice first-time finish. Let's see. Yeah, good first-time finish. Has to go the opposite side of goal. It's a great goal. A quick counter. We take the lead here. 8 minutes from halftime. Oh, he's gotten to that. Buendia's on it. Does really well to make a little bit of space. Oh, what's gone on there? It's skipped off, and it's Pookie. It's a great save. And we are going to luckily get into halftime with a 1-0 lead. Nicely done here. Norwich trying to level the score up early in the second half, and whoa, he's hit the post. I believe that's Pookie, or their rendition of Pookie. It's really good football, really good one-touch stuff, and he's just had a smack, and it's just hit the outside of the post, very close to leveling the score up early on in the second half. Nicely done. And look at De La Feu making that run. That's brilliant football. Once again on the counter-attack. De La Feu, it's in the back of the net. And Norwich on the break have been killed once again. De La Feu with the goal. After setting up the last one, this is good football, and he's just too fast. Too fast for the right back. And it's a lovely finish from him as well. Devastating. We are devastating on the break. Killing some of these teams. And De La Feu is just an absolute monster, and he's been so good today. And he doubles our lead up 2-0. And we've got a minute and a half here, a 2-goal lead, and in reality, we've kind of just cruised our way toward the end of this game, which I'll definitely take. Comfortable 2-0 win instead of a unnerving 3-2 loss like we just had with Bournemouth. So I'll take it, 2-0. And frankly, I'll take any win in the Premier League, no matter how they come at this rate. As Manchester United win their game, Tottenham win their game, Liverpool win their game. So we kind of just keep pace by winning ours, which is so annoying. And that's going to happen a lot this year as we try and chase down that top four, where we're trying to get near teams, and they're just going to win on the weekends we are. And not only are they going to win, all of them are going to win on some of these weekends. So it's going to be very difficult to kind of get on by. We're going to jump toward the end of this. I don't believe we're going to do any business unless some wild bid comes in. I'm just not seeing it. Top deal is Marquinhos going off to Juve. And I'm not letting anybody leave, as we said, and we're not bringing anyone in. Unless an absurd bid comes in for one of our players, then nothing's really going to happen. But it seems like every hour there's going to be a bloody notification. Oh, not that time. Not one of note. Morata and Christensen out at Chelsea. Richarlison out at Everton. That's a loss for them as they try and chase top four. What do we got here? Transfer offer for Heinrichs from Arsenal. I don't think so. Go away. Plata, Tokos, and at Fulham. Cabano out. Cabano out for 0. Would he go out on loan? I suppose. I thought he was a little bit older, but whatever works. Let's see if we can see some of the other deals in here. Ndidi out. João Mario in. Henderson and Lovren out. Profit of 0. I don't understand Adnan in unless they both left for free, which would be weird. Hakimi in. Sergio Aguero out. Shelvey out. So nothing crazy. Guedes in for Lamela. That is a good little swap, I feel. So a couple of these teams have lost a couple of players, but here we are. We're still 7 points back, but we've moved forward and we've jumped over Everton, who have lost their game. So we are now in 6th, and we're gonna have to force our way forward. That's all it is. We're little baby steps, and we've taken a little baby step there. Unfortunately, the 3 teams ahead of us have all won when we did. So we've got another game coming. Leicester, a tough one, but as we said, we just got to win. Keep on winning. Keep on winning. They're not great in game, as you saw. Some of the players have gone, you know, there for the taking. Let's jump into it. Watford, Leicester. Nice play. Here's Kent. Get it forward to Barco. And Hernandez making a run here. And Barco waiting for that run to be made. It gets made by Fernandez, and he's finished it. Brilliant break. And we lead 1-0 here over Leicester. It's Jetson Fernandez with a great run. And it's good football here. Nobody stepped up on Barco. And that's what's so annoying about the computer. I don't know if it was this video or the Liverpool video I was talking about it, where they don't step up sometimes. And they don't step up there. And Jetson takes complete control and complete advantage, and that's a good finish first time, nowhere near at the goalkeeper. And lovely stuff. It's 1-0 after 17 minutes. Nice turn. One more. Barco with it. Tries to get to the byline. Cuts back inside nicely, Barco. And no one's going to step up, and it's a good save. Good save there. Tried to go high. Couldn't quite get it. Up over the goalkeeper. He makes a good save. He turns, and it's going to come to Barco again. That's a great block as well. A really good block there. Chance for 2-0, or a couple chances for 2-0. Couldn't quite get it. Gets it back. Nice turn. Here's Hernandez. Hernandez turns enough. Finds Fernandez, who has a pop. And, a bit far away. Keeper was very sure of himself. And at the moment, we're holding on to our 1-0 lead. Coming forward now, Fernandez. He clipped that in there. He can. Decore trying to get the header. Not quite. And it's taken down nicely. And that's clipped back post. And Decore. Oh, he's headed it over. Oh, he's headed it over. Decore. What are you doing, my man? Oh, it's harder to get it over from there, surely. Oh, he's got to be putting that on target. Fernandez. We get it to Barco. We can. And the run's being made. But Barco trying to push forward. It's taken out of it. That's a bad ball out, though. Can we win it back? We can. Brilliant football. One more. And he's clipped it back end. Brilliant football. Brilliant football. It's 2-0, and that might do it. That's gorgeous stuff. After yanking it away from Leicester in midfield. It's good one-touch stuff. Just always going. We may have... I thought we might have had one too many passes there. Could have had a shot. But it wasn't. And Hernandez finishes that off first time. That is gorgeous stuff. And we do lead 2-0 here. 12 minutes to go. And hopefully we can hold on to this and grab another 3 points, that is. We're talking about points. We're 100% talking about points. Very nicely done. One more. It's good football here. Can we put the icing on the cake? There's a minute to go. It's Pereira. This game is done and dusted. Just seeing if we can grab a third. Just to pour it on to Leicester a little bit. Unnecessarily, perhaps. So we get it across and it's cleared away. And that should do it. Nice win there. Might have one more opportunity. And nope, there goes the whistle. It's 2-0. A decent win here. Pretty comfortable, really. Not as comfortable as Norwich, because it was 1-0 for a long time, but decently comfortable. Leicester didn't have too much going for them. As you can see, they didn't have a single shot all game, which is pretty impressive defensively from us. United play Brighton, Everton play Wolves. I'm hoping some of these teams start playing each other soon. Those three that we're chasing. Messina hasn't played in a while, to be completely fair. We did well. 2-0. Watford always wins. We're just going to say that because why not? Why not say that? But we've done well there. Next episode, as you can see, we have Monaco in the Champions League. You know, it is what it is. We probably shouldn't be in the Champions League, but as we said, we went through it. I've gone through this a bunch. I feel the need to say it every time it comes up because people ask about it sometimes. But after our first year, with the way FIFA came out and the big teams weren't winning games and we were trying to get the difficulty going, you know, we ended up winning the league. We finished on like 80 points and won the league. In our Liverpool save that we have running right now on Trophy Hunter, just now, the way after the patch, we finished on 91 points and finished 4th. So it's definitely changed, and obviously you can see we're chasing 4th right now, and we're still, I'm going to check if we're still 7 points behind or not. But it's obviously, they've upped it, and it's, we found our difficulty, and they found their difficulty, if you want to call it that. And, you know, everything's on the same page. But if we're in the Champions League this year around, it is what it is. But we're going to have Monaco next time around. But let's take a look at the Premier League and see what we got here. We're still in 6th. And here we go. So what's gone on here is we're on 54. And, yep, everyone is still kind of winning their games. We play Chelsea next after that, which is a massive game. We can kind of pull close to them and drag them on. Technically, if we win and the others win, we can drag Chelsea closer to us. We'd be on 57, they'd be on 63. But at the moment, it's still 7 points to 4th, 7 points to 3rd, 9 points to 2nd, 10 points to 1st. So there's a lot coming. As Liverpool play Arsenal away from home as well. That's a tough one. Everton play Fulham. Can we find any games here that may have some losses in there? We got some tough games coming next episode, really. City play Liverpool soon enough. Tottenham go to West Ham. Chelsea go to Norwich. Tottenham go to Sheffield. So these teams have to play each other relatively soon. We've got Liverpool coming too. Let's go check the schedule because we've got some tough ones coming. But massive, as you can see. So we got Monaco, Chelsea, and Wolves next time round, which is tough. And then Fulham, Monaco, and Liverpool after that. And then Everton, Huddersfield, Tottenham. We got Arsenal in there. It's going to be a very tough end of the season. Very tough end of the season, guys. But for now, that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you folks, of course, have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.